Hello, thank you for joining us on ERi-TV. This English news broadcast at 10:30 p.m. Live from the headquarters in Asmara. First, the top stories. Russia-Africa Summit in Petersburg. Effort to ensure health service. Soldiers in Niger claim to have overthrown President Mohamed Bazoum. Typhoon Doctor churns past Taiwan, leaves 6 dead in Philippines. The second Russia-Africa Summit has convened today, 27th of July, in Petersburg under the theme Peace, Security and Development. Participants in the summit include leaders of 17 countries, 4 heads of states, and representatives of 49 African organizations and associations. President Vladimir Putin gave keynote address emphasizing the value of strong relations and mutual collaboration between Russia and Africa, as well as strong importance of food security, the growth of the financial structure and trade and financial transaction. The first Russian-Africa summit was held in Sochi on February 23 and 24, 2019. Meeting aimed at ensuring health of livestock, crop seeds and environment, as well as public, was organized in Karen on 20th and 21st July. The meeting was organized by the regional administration in cooperation with the Ministries of Health, Agriculture and Land, Water and Environment. At the meeting, Colonel Tesfatsion Girmay, Director General of Social Service, made a plea for the coordinated effort to produce the threats of environmental pollution and the incidence of diseases that are spread from animals to humans. Dr. Henok Tsahaye, head of the Ministry of Health in the Ansaba region, called for the coordinated effort to combat infectious diseases, drug resistance, and the hazard posed by global warming to the environment. The participants, for their part, had a lengthy debate about the report that were provided and endorsed a number of proposals, such as carrying out sustainable awareness-raising campaigns, regulating packaged cross-border food, and refraining from using harmful pesticides and fertilizers. San'afa Hospital successfully performed cataract surgery on 125 patients from all the administrative areas of San'afa subzone from 13 to 21st July. According to Dr. Atakhilti Hagos, the hospital's medical director, approximately 1,500 patients with eye disorders have had ocular diagnoses since last year, and 135 of them have undergone a surgery. Additionally, Dr. Atakhilti urged the residents who had eye issues to go to the hospital for care. Mr. Asir Al-Azhar, head of health service in the subzone, noted that in the past, patients with eye disorders were compelled to travel to Asmara and Ad-Ghayh hospitals and claimed that the San'afa hospital is greatly helping to save the patients' time and expenses. On their part, the recipients praised the care they received and expressed a willingness to heed the doctor's recommendations. We'll be back with international news. Stay tuned. Soldiers in Niger claimed to have removed President Mohamed Bazoum from power yesterday. At late hours after members of the Presidential Guard detained the politician at his official residence. In a statement broadcast on national television, Colonel Major Amadou Abdurrahmani said that the defense and security forces have decided to put an end to the regime. This follows the continuous deterioration of the security situation, the bad social and economic management. Abdurrahmani was seated and flanked by 9 other officers wearing fatigue as he read out the statement. The group, which is calling itself the National Council for the Safeguarding of the Country, warned against any foreign intervention. The announcement came after a day of uncertainty as Niger's presidency reported that members of the elite guard unit were engaging in anti-Republican demonstration, and news agencies reported that Bazoum was being held at the place by the mutinous forces. It was unclear where the president was at the time of Abdurrahmani's announcement, if he had resigned. The United States immediately called for Bazoum's release. Also, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken told reporters in New Zealand that he spoke with President Bazoum earlier this morning and made clear that the United States resolutely support him as the democratically elected president of Niger. Typhoon Doctor lashed southern Taiwan today after battering the Philippines, where the storm's ferocious winds and rains triggered floods and landslides that killed at least 6 people. The storm, categorized at the second strongest typhoon level by Taiwan's Weather Bureau, was heading towards the southern Taiwan Strait with maximum winds of 191 km per hour this morning. Doctor has lost some of its strength since it lashed the northern Philippine coastline yesterday, bursting banks of rivers, flooding low-lying villages, and unleashing dozens of landslides. In the Benguet province, a landslide buried a house, killing a mother, her child, and 2 other children, and also a 17-year-old teen was killed when soil loosened by heavy rains buried his house. This is according to officials. In Isabela province, also in the north, a woman selling bread on a bicycle cart died when she was hit in the head by a falling coconut tree. This is according to Pulse reports. In Taiwan today, the Weather Bureau issued wind and rain warning for the southern part of the island, including the major port city where business and schools were closed, and landslides warning issued. Now we have a quick review of the top stories. Russia-Africa Summit in Petersburg. Effort exerted to ensure health service. Soldiers in Niger claim to have overthrown President Mohamed Bazoum. Typhoon Doctor returns past Taiwan, leaves 6 dead in Philippines. It was me, Salem Berhana, with the news for tonight. Thank you for being with us. Have a good night.